Exposed. 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 You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Exposed, 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 exposed. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you.
This week, a new episode of MTV No Filter with Tana Mojo went up on YouTube. MTV went on to promote this episode on Twitter saying, Tana Mojo brings Trevor Moran along for a night out, but is this party too much too soon? Followed by a clip that shows Tana and friends partying and drinking with Trevor sitting there looking really uncomfortable. If you guys are unaware, Trevor has been very open on social media about his struggles with alcohol. 3 months ago now, Trevor actually uploaded a video called High from Rehab, where he opens up about his addiction. Only a few days ago now, Trevor uploaded another video titled I Relapsed, where he once again opens up about his journey with recovery and his struggles along that journey, which makes MTV's timing for showing footage of Tana and her friends partying around him look really bad. Fans started responding under MTV's tweet saying, what an awful friend group, knowing he's struggling and having him be there while they all act like wild animals. I don't know why you'd want to air this when it makes Trevor extremely uncomfortable. It seems as though MTV might have exaggerated their promotion of the episode a bit, because in the actual episode, Tana didn't want to bring Trevor along to the party, and actually wasn't the one who invited him in the first place.
So I told Trevor about tonight.
Why?
Because I thought you invited him. I just didn't even think about him being sober.
Yeah.
I was literally just oh, you going tomorrow?
I didn't personally invite Trevor, but I also don't want to prevent him from making his own decisions. So if he thinks he can handle it, of course I'm down to entertain the idea. Am I apprehensive about it? Absolutely.
In the end, Trevor does go to the party, but ends up leaving because he was feeling really overwhelmed with all the drinking that was going on and didn't feel like he could enjoy himself the way he wanted to, since everyone else was just a drunk mess. After receiving a lot of backlash from the show, Tana took to Twitter to talk about her side of the situation. She wrote, although I will discuss more things at length in an upcoming video, I want to clarify one thing right now. I have cared about Trevor and his recovery more than anything in the world, and I've done everything in my power to be there for him. Waking up to an edit of anything that makes it look like I didn't. Even in my darkest times shooting the show, there was never a point where I'd encourage Trevor to fall off the path or not be there for him in the best way I knew possible. I'm so upset right now that I just got unupset at last week's bullshit. I just want to focus on helping the world right now, and I hate this drama. I'm literally sick at the way I look in the public eye right now, hoping this life/health/mental health update clarifies some shit and lets you in on where I'm at now, / the truth behind that time in my life. But I can't help but feel like I now need to film another, even more in-depth one. I got through the lowest 6 months of my life and managed to live. Managed to climb up from rock bottom. Learned that the only person who can save me is me, and I can't be anything for anyone until I love myself. I am the best version of me that I've been in my entire life, and I finally stopped running from so much. We all are finally on the right path and healthy and happy and bettering ourselves after the stress and exhaustion of shooting the show. I'd so much rather be hated for saying MTV can chop up 70 hours of footage into 30-minute episodes in a way to cause drama or make people hate watch the show than go down as a fucking shit person who doesn't care about people and treats people like shit. I care about everyone's health and always have. Recovery and addiction are two things I'm very passionate about, as they are two things I've dealt with very seriously. I was never discrediting asthma. I was never discrediting the importance of health. I can't believe I have to say this. All the things we all said for 400 hours about these topics didn't make MTV's cut. Video coming soon explaining everything, so hopefully I can move on and use my platform to help the world right now, instead of having to do this. I'll be back. Please hear me out, I have a lot to say. Fans of Tana have expressed that they don't think she should take part in a third season if she claims MTV is trying to make her look so bad. Here's what people had to say. Tana, if I'm being completely honest, your reality show is not a good idea anymore. Look at what it's costing you. You're losing fans and importantly, your credibility. From a longtime fan, do not do a season 3. We don't want it. We don't like this Tana. Others feel like MTV isn't making Tana look bad. Instead, they feel as though since she isn't in control of what's put out there, her real personality is just being exposed. Jeffree Star has also found himself in a bit of drama this week. As I'm sure a lot of you know, James Charles uploaded a collab video with TikToker Charli D'Amelio. The video was trending #1 on YouTube, so Charli took to Twitter to celebrate. She wrote, "Holy moly donut shop, #1 and #3 trending on YouTube."
Holy moly donut shop.
Jeffree Star actually quote tweeted Charli and gave James a compliment. He said, you look so gorgeous. James killed it per usual." A lot of fans were really shocked by the compliment since Jeffree and James have not acknowledged each other online since the drama with Tati Westbrook that happened last year. The replies under the tweet quickly became flooded with people asking if James and Jeffree were friends again. Although a lot of people think it was just a simple compliment, and just because Jeffree acknowledged James' artistry doesn't mean they're friends again. One person wrote, "Just because there's been drama in the past doesn't mean there has to be negativity forever. Legends supporting legends." Jeffree also did something this week that has fans going, Back in 2019, Jeffree uploaded a video titled "Surprising My Boyfriend with His Dream Car." The video showed Jeffree surprising Nathan with an Aston Martin sports car. He mentions he sold Nathan's Bentley and bought him his dream car as a surprise. Jeffree ends up breaking the news to Nathan that he sold his Bentley, and Nathan actually seems pretty chill about the whole thing.
I sold our Bentley.
What?
Yeah, I thought maybe we didn't use it enough or it was time to move on.
It was definitely one of my favorite cars, but hey.
Of course, once Jeffree brings home the Aston Martin, Nathan is super excited and seems to love it. Although after the breakup happened a few months ago, people have been wondering if Nathan would get to keep the car. One fan wrote, "Wondering if he's going to keep the car. A gift is a gift, but I'm guessing the car title is in Jeffree's name, since he had no say or knowledge of the Bentley being sold. My guess is it's technically not his car." It looks like we finally got answers to that question, as Jeffree has since changed the title and the description of the video post-breakup. The title now reads, "Pretending to surprise my ex-boyfriend with his dream car." The description has also changed and says, "Since my breakup with Nathan, I've been asked hundreds of times what happened with this car since uploading this video. The car was always mine and in my name. I paid for it and always dreamed of owning an Aston Martin from watching James Bond 007 movies as a kid. We did this video to create content and to do something fun, but sadly this was us acting and was not a real genuine surprise."